Hello, I'm Amber.
I'm Tony.
And we are Chin to the Moon. Are you? This is our spooky little space on a Thursday where we come and chat all things woo-woo and, to be quite honest, just find people like us.
Yes.
That we've been finding this week. I've got so many past life stories to talk about.
So many have came in, haven't they?
Yes, I am so glad I shared that story about Wee Oban because loads of people have been getting in touch. So I'm going to read some of those stories in a minute. What's been happening with you though this week? Anything spooky?
You know, there was an actual spooky encounter.
Oh, really? Because quite often the spooky things with us, it's like intuition or just seeing loads of numbers. Yeah.
No. So I was filming another podcast and...
Oh, traitor!
Sorry. Ditching you.
No,
for
it's
a
exciting.
day.
I'm excited for it to come out.
And it was kind of talking more about ghosts, all that kind of thing. And while we were recording, the camera light kept like just completely turning off. So he kept going and changing the light. And he's like, I've charged this. I don't know why it's doing this. Putting on a different one, putting that one back on charge. Certain points, whenever he mentioned someone in spirit, a specific person, the light went off.
Oh my God. And was he saying like that never happens?
Never happens. He's like, how many of these do I record? And
so did you take that like it was that person?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And it was a very like, well, you'll see it when the episode comes out, of course.
He's a tease. Such a tease.
But yeah, it was just like, he was talking about his friend in spirit and he was a very like playful energy and all that. And so he was totally messing with us.
That's really...
It was spooky but funny.
That's very spooky.
Yeah. So that was good.
That's like... I can't remember if I mentioned it on the pod before. I think I did. My grand's microwave with our brothers, and it used to beep twice. She'd say, hi, Harry, beep once, hi, Davy. And then when she passed, the microwave broke. Yeah, it literally broke. We were all like, she's having a laugh. And turns out there was definitely theory to that, Raina. Your microwave was talking to you.
Yeah, she was right.
Yeah.
100%.
Did you see the clip? I shared it on the Tune to the Moon pod Instagram story. It was the Tesla.
Yeah.
Because for me, nothing really creepy or spooky's happened this week for me. But that I saw and I thought that is wild. It was basically because Tesla's, their onboard computer picks up other cars and pedestrians. And this person was driving, stop laughing because you think it's fake. This person was driving through a graveyard and Tesla was picking up all these people walking around the gravestones. What are you think it's a load of shit, don't you?
I mean, I definitely think people or spirits are walking around the gravestones.
Do you think the Tesla
was... Do I think that Tesla is picking it up? Maybe not.
Do you think it's AI?
Probably. I don't know though, because there's lots of... Like, even when I watch things about the paranormal investigators and the ghost hunters and things, they use certain tools and it's like the green kind of lights, as if it's a wee matchstick person that it picks up. Yeah. So obviously it is a thing.
I believe it. I do. I fully believe it. That freaks me out so much.
We need to go on a ghost hunt.
A ghost hunt with Tesla. Anyone works... with Tesla and they want to sponsor us, we will jump in a Tesla.
Happily.
Try out that onboard computer theory. I probably should also mention this.
Your injury.
Yeah. Which, by the way, this could become the freakiest part of the pod.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to show you. Tony's not seen it. Right, so backstory to this. If you're listening and you're not watching, I have a bandaged up pinky. It's buddied up to my ring finger on my right hand. Yeah. Because I was out on Saturday with my cousin. I was devastated. We get one night out a year at Christmas. So we thought, let's do it early. Let's do it in November. Yeah. And went out with her. We had one glass of wine and one drink in the pub. And we thought, let's go somewhere else for the rest of the night. We'll spend the night there. So this pub was always just meant to be a stop off on the way to the final destination. I turned around at the bar and I didn't see there was a wee wooden ramp. I fell over it and I grabbed onto this iron radiator, but just the angle that my hand whacked off of it. My hand went numb instantly. And obviously I'm trying to play it cool because despite my job being very public, I hate that kind of attention. I don't know anybody who loves that kind of attention.
No.
So I stood up and hid my hand under my fur jacket. Could not stop laughing. I was pissing myself laughing. Just got out the pub. And I was telling my brain to wiggle my fingers and my finger wasn't moving. And I was like, oh my God. And I looked, oh my God, I'm going to show you it. My cousin was howling laughing, and when I showed her it, she was like, I'm going to be sick. We need to go to the hospital.
I was going to say, we might need to get a
wee
did. Bucket.
We had to go to the hospital. So, trigger warning. Now, if you're squeamish, look away. I find this fascinating, but if you are squeamish, look away. This is what happened to my finger, right? This camera here.
No.
Can you see that? Can you see that on the camera? Can we zoom in?
The hell. That's like Harry Potter when he
right. I was howling laughing.
That's not funny.
Could not stop laughing because it was easing the pain. My cousin was like, I think you're in shock. And I was like, I can't believe this has happened. I'm devastated. We're not getting our night out. I know.
And adrenaline. Amber.
How bad is that?
How is it even so straight now?
Well, this is the freaky bit. I went for this oxygen therapy on Friday.
Seen the tank
it's
thing.
Basically just a big oxygen chamber. You sit in, you get 100% pure oxygen.
Right.
I'll tag her and you can look at her page, but she was telling me all the amazing things it can do.
Yeah.
And that is actually like healed ailments, bones, cartilage. I thought, that's cool, we'll try it. The nurses in the hospital were like, we've never seen anything like it. Within 40 minutes of me being at the hospital, it went from dislocated to straight. Yeah, I know, I put the x-ray on my stories, so it just needed buddied up. But that's because, I fully believe it's because that oxygen therapy. But regardless, that was wild and I missed my night out. And that's why this will be featuring in the next few episodes. 2 weeks I've got this on for.
If you hadn't had that on Friday.
Oh, this nurse was getting the gas and air. She was getting the gas and air and she was ready to get that back in place. And then she was like, it's actually self-healing. I know.
That's crazy.
I know. That's probably the spookiest thing that's happened.
How amazing is that?
Yeah, I'm waiting on my...
get in the tank.
Get in the tank. I'm waiting on my Hogwarts acceptance because that is witchcraft.
Yeah, totally. And that's exactly what it made me think of, Harry Potter.
I know. Should we go into past lives?
I honestly can't believe that was that bad.
People are loving the past life stuff so much. And I'm not surprised because it was a pretty crazy story.
Yeah, it was.
But we've had loads of people getting in touch. Fiona says, my 12-year-old son said that he was here before I was ever pregnant with him. He kept saying he worked on a farm. He had a family while he was on the farm. And I was a nurse at the same time. He knew he would belong to me in the future. I got a tarot reading done and the person brought it up and said, don't dismiss what they tell you. There's a reason that they're here. Now and again he'll say it, especially when I say, love you more. He says, nah, remember I loved you before you were pregnant with me.
Aww.
But isn't that strange? We kind of touched on that last episode when we spoke about that, the wee boy who went to Barra to find his past life. You spoke about a past life regression you did and you recognised somebody in that past life as your current husband.
Yeah.
That's the same. Pretty much, not that you need confirmation, but that confirms that theory of we all know everybody in this life and other lives.
Because that was one of the comments that was, I think, coming up on TikTok, was people being like, what, so you mean I've had relations with like my mum in another life? And I'm like, yes, but it's not them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you here right now as Amber, you weren't Amber in a past life.
Yeah.
You were someone else in a totally different personality, totally different body.
I feel like that is so... That's like a concept that unless you were so certain of, you can't grasp as a child. So for her son to just be so confident and say that, like, you were a nurse, I was a farmer, like, that's like very spiritually mature. Because even I sometimes think, how?
Yeah.
Like, he just knew. That's that's amazing. Loads of people said to have a look on the Verifiable Children's Reincarnation Stories, which is a massive name, but that's the name of a Facebook group.
Oh, see, I'm not on Facebook, so you'll need to do the digging into that.
Yeah, I've not actually been on that one, but this is what people were saying on that Facebook group. And a lady called Alison commented saying that a psychic once told her that she had the ability to do what psychics do. And that is basically why Tony is here, to tell everybody that you can.
You can all do it.
Yeah, you can do
Everyone.
what Tony does.
Yeah. And I think what you were just saying there, it's just doubt that comes in and stops that from happening. Like we talk about children, I feel like all the time here, but they are so clear and they know because they don't have a lot of that doubt yet. Like that energy or belief systems haven't been placed upon them yet. So he will be very matter of fact of, yes, this is what happened and there's no doubt about it. Same as when they're seeing things in the room or in the middle of the night, like they just know there's something there. Whereas
somebody actually messaged saying that their child described, it was like her great gran or something, but like had never met them.
Yeah.
And it was a during the night thing.
Yeah. Whereas us as adults, we have the doubt. Yeah. We have the, but what if? Like, we're sceptical. They know.
So we're calling this episode the Psychic's Toolkit because there are lots and lots of tools you can use as a medium, psychic, spiritual investigator and connector.
Whatever you want to call yourself.
I think it's quite a fun one to chat about because that's something that when you are actually looking at getting into starting to connect, you go, wait a minute, I can't read a deck of cards, or do I look into a crystal ball? So it's probably quite good to clear that up and even just have we chat about all the different tools that you can use and what ones you've used.
Where to start, I feel like, with people. Like you're interested in it, or the amount of people that comment saying, oh, I've been told I can do this, but blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, you just need to
Can I just ask though, see as a medium, like when people say that they're told from a psychic that they've got those abilities, can you feel someone's energy a bit more? Like, can you tell? What I'm trying to say is, do some people have like almost like a clearer intuition, or like
a big sign saying I can do it?
So basically, like if you're saying, oh, everyone can do it, but some people are going to a psychic and being told you can do this and some aren't, is there like, does it mean you've had less lives? Does it mean like, how do they know you're more connected? What is it? Is it?
Well, let's remember as well that not all psychics will have the belief that everyone can do this. So there will be some psychics out there that believe these are gifts and that you are special if you have them, which you are special, we all are, but everybody can do it. Okay. So sometimes these psychics might believe that it is only certain people, so that's why they maybe point it out a wee bit more as well. But for me, depending on the type of reading you're getting, like if I'm doing cards for people, there's certain cards that will come up in a reading that's an instant, right, they're tapped in. They are more aware than the last person that I've just read. They are more tuned in to their abilities.
And does that just mean that this person has like started their journey even if they've not realised, or just shown an interest, or maybe since they were young have heard things that they've just taken as every day
and they've not shut it down yet. Or it can just be that little nudge that some people need, like me. Like it was Jim Clark who said to me, you know, you can do this. And for like 2 years I was like, right, okay, whatever. But then when that happened with Bella and me seeing her that night, that was then like, right, I need to speak to Jim.
Oh yeah, so your grand Bella passed and then you actually saw her in
the room. Yeah.
Have you ever seen another spirit like that?
Not as clear as that.
You just wake up and see her and go, that's my gran?
She was just standing there, yeah.
Oh my God.
I didn't. I woke up and screamed, but...
I'm glad you had that reaction because that's exactly what I would do.
Yeah, definitely. But that then led me to go back to gym, or I was already going to gym, I think. I already had a reading booked in. And then he was like, right, you're ready. So here's what you need to do, and gave me essentially like a starter guide to go meditate, go to spiritualist churches, go do X, Y, and Z.
So is that the first thing you would say? Someone's been told they can do it, or somebody really wants to tap in, where we've got a toolkit here.
Yeah, we've got
what kind of things can you use, and is it just a case of playing about? Should we go through them and have a little look?
I definitely think playing about is a good way to put it.
Okay, and spiritualist churches as well?
Spiritualist churches, 100%. Even just being in that energy and kind of taking that in, whether you get a reading or not from the medium that's on the platform doesn't really matter, but just watching the way all the different mediums, because it's a different one every week normally, so watching the way all the different mediums work.
And do some of them use tools?
They don't tend to, no.
So would you tend to use these tools on your own, or is it when giving somebody a reading? Is it practicing?
It's a mix.
Okay.
If you go down the route of mediumship through the spiritualist churches, there's a whole, it's called the SNU, Spiritualist National Union.
All right, okay.
So that's courses that you have to go and do to be able to be a medium in the churches.
Oh, okay.
So it's proper, like, religion in a way. Do you know what I mean? It's a set way.
But we're just looking at what you can do and what you can practice at home. So, like, what kind of tools then?
So this is when, for me, the cards are... I'm going to go with the guidance ones rather than my animal ones, because they'll probably be a bit confusing for people. There's different types of cards. So we've got oracle cards, which we've got here. You could have angel cards that are just angels. Tarot, which is where people will be a bit more, I don't know what I'm doing, because that's a whole structure and thing in itself that you probably do need to learn.
Is tarot a bit darker, or is it just more complex?
It's more complex. The way that a lot of us will see it as oracle cards are going to give you that, or angel cards will give you that gentle, nice, validating nudge. Tarot cards can give you a bit of a kick up the arse if you need it.
Okay.
Not necessarily darker, just that there's no bullshit when it comes to tarot. These are more a bit airy-fairy.
Okay, so what's a good way then to use them if somebody's bought a pack of angel cards and they want to play about with using them at home? Yeah,
so all the cards will normally come with a book, and to be honest, most of the books have like actual spreads, we call them, so card spreads that you can do. So like this one here, you place 3 cards out. One is guidance from your heart, one is guidance from your soul, and one is guidance from the divine, which would be source, God, the universe. There's multiple different spreads in this.
I used to just not have the patience.
Well,
I just wanted them to jump out at me.
I don't play by the rules, so I wouldn't do that. So for me, the way that I done it, and still do now, is just literally sitting like this, shuffling the cards, the same as I do for our collective reading.
Tell me, is this a rumour, or is this actually true? If somebody new is using the cards, do you need to knock them? The energy?
People will believe that you do.
Okay.
I do not.
Okay.
Listen, 2 years ago, 3 years ago maybe, I would have been saging my cards. I would have had incense burning. If you touched them, I would then need to cleanse them. Like, it's just things that we're told to do and we're led to believe have to be done.
But in actual fact, you can just use the cards.
You can just use the cards.
Okay, that's good to know.
And it's probably what's going to take away a lot of the fear around not knowing what to do. Just use the cards like there, right? So you see that. So for me, that's right, stop there. There's a couple. But sometimes it might be they fall out, or you just get that feeling when to stop.
Because they literally just stopped for you, like they jumped out the top. Okay.
Yeah. So we've got 2 cards. We'll use here. So these ones are angels, but modern day angels, which is really
I like
cool.
that. Very cool.
Or ascended masters, so like beings that have been on earth as humans and are now up there teaching and coming to us all. So like you hear about Archangel Michael quite a lot. He's protection, so he could be with you, me, a million other people at the same time. It's just his energy.
He's a busy man.
Very busy man.
Multitasking Michael. That's what he should be known as.
So, oracle cards are good because you can literally go to the book and it will give you an explanation straight away. It will tell you what you need to know and that's it. So, you find these ones are numbers at the top. So, number 3, there's Archangel Gabriel. And I love this deck, Angels Among Us, because it splits it down for you. So, you get an actual little message. This one is be unapologetically you, follow your North Star, create, express yourself and believe in miracles, listen to and trust the messages from the divine.
Okay.
But then there is also a whole section where it's love, work, home, money, well-being, spirituality.
Almost like a horoscope.
For
that's
every
cool.
area of your life. So I love this deck for that reason. So if you know that, say there's something going on financially right now, then you would just go straight to the money if you're thinking about money when you're shuffling the cards. But if you're just tapping in to play about with them, to get familiar with them, to learn, it's just pulling them for yourself and taking that little message.
It really is as simple as that.
Pick a card. Some people will do it that they'll spread them all out. So on the table, just in a like arch like that. And they'll just put their hand over and then wherever they feel called to stop and then pick the card. There is no right or wrong way, right? How many decks are out in the world?
Yeah.
Every single book will be slightly the same but slightly different. Yep. You do what feels right to you. And I think this is where I got caught up a lot in the first few years of doing all this, was it had to be a certain way.
Yeah.
When it doesn't.
And what if you're pulling it for other people?
So it's good to start with yourself because it will get you familiar with the cards. Now, when I started doing my animal ones, there's a big book. So these are medicine cards, which is
wow,
shamanic
I love
practice.
That book because that looks so well loved and well used.
Well used.
Doesn't even have a spine.
No. So this is maybe about 9 years old now.
Oh my God, Tony, it looks like it's from the 1500s. Then that wasn't passed down.
No,
generations.
That was from Amazon.
Oh my God, you've just taken that everywhere you've gone.
Yeah. So with this one, right?
She's got her money's worth.
Big, massive paragraphs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's going to be a lot to learn.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not as easy as just skimming through. And so I would pull cards, whatever it is, find the page, and then just, there's stories in this. We don't need the stories, just go to the message. But sometimes, because I wanted to be able to do this for other people, I would just sit and read the book.
Okay.
Because it's then familiarising me.
I think that's fair enough. Like if you want to,
the cards.
You know, if you want to do anything as a career or be really serious about something, you will sit and like in effect study it. So that totally makes sense.
Yeah. So each card has, like this one, the moose is self-esteem. So each card has that.
And then you start to
meaning.
know.
And you just start to know. Now, like that first time when we pulled the cards and you thought this was a moon. Mm-hmm. Do you remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, what was it? Someone on Instagram said it's not a moon.
It's not a moon, and it isn't, right? But in that moment, that's what you took from it, and I am never going to shut you down.
Yes, thanks.
If you see that as being a moon, which it is on every single card, then that to you was a moon in that moment.
Yeah, I see that as a moon.
Yeah. It's a medicine shield, which goes into a whole episode of its own about shamanic practices. Okay.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah. So we'll not go into it, but that's why I was mentioning this. You were intuitively reading those cards. So you could pick any card, from any deck, and when you look at it, whatever you then see is going to be a message for you or that person that you're reading for. It might be the number that stands out to you. It might be one of the letters in the name, one of the symbols that are on it, the words on the ones, like that was communication there on the Gabriel one. You might have seen that and honed in on that word communication because there's something
you've been looking for
about speaking up. Do you know what I mean?
So it's basically like we've kind of said before, just trust your instincts and play about, and that's a good way, maybe a good tool to have in your house if you're looking at.
And it's lovely. Like, it's just, it became part of a daily practice for me. That was kind of drilled into me. You should have like a ritual, and it should be, or a routine. It should be a daily thing, and you're committing to it. It's the practice. So every morning or every night, I would just pull a card. If I pulled it in the morning, it was, what do I need to know today? And if I pulled it at night time, it was, what do I need to know from today? What can I learn from today? And that was me just getting it for myself. And that's just a nice message, whether it's coming from somewhere or not. Like, if you believe it's the book, you believe it's the book. If you believe it's coming from your granny that's in spirit, it's coming from her. But
yeah, because that happened when I first got a deck of cards, and I remember sending you the message, and it was I can't remember, something had happened, or my gran was on my mind, or I felt like she was around, and then it was like that, a card literally fell out, and the number resonated. And then when I looked at the meaning, it said it was a grandmother figure. And I was like, oh, this is amazing. Yeah. I am psychic. Come to me and I'll do your reading. I remember just thinking, this is so cool. But that was practicing it at home. So that's a good way to start.
The best way to start.
What other kind of tools do we have? What's this? Is this your pendulum? Okay, so I don't know where and when you would use this, or a psychic might use this, but I'm thinking of that old wives' tale. If you're having a girl or you're having a boy, and you put it over your bump, it swings or it goes round. Is that kind of, are we on the right path?
People would do that with like even a necklace or a ring.
That's right, a ring,
need to be like this specific tool. This one was made for me by my friend. Something that I used so much at the start of my journey, like, maybe not great to say this because I don't want you to do this, but I would not make a decision without consulting the pendulum first.
Consult the pendulum.
Like,
I love that.
And again,
beans or peas for the fish fingers. Consult the pendulum. Kids, just wait. They're all starving.
I need to ask.
I need to know.
But this is actually what people use it for, funnily enough. So people will go into the supermarket and be like, is this good for me?
Stop, really?
And hold it over whatever food product it is, or it's your... So that's what I was going to say. Again, beliefs. People will believe that this is just your body making this happen. So if we take it that way, then when you're there in front of the bar of chocolate in the supermarket, the dairy milk, and you're like, should I be eating this?
Yes.
Right? If your body wants it, your body's going to say yes. It's not that it's good for you or anything like that. But for me, the way I used it was, I would have asked, right, who am I communicating with today? Is this Bella? No. Is this my granddad? Yes. And then ask the question, and I then believed that that was coming from him. That was his guidance. Yeah. So preference again.
So do you have to, again, if it's very new, do you have to give the pendulum clear instructions? Do you have to say yes is swinging, no is circles?
Yeah. So I'll show you.
Okay. Wow.
Actually, if you guys can get it on camera, let me know if I need to move any. Okay, so I'm going to try and keep myself as steady as possible because the skeptics are going to be
It's all right, they don't need to watch or listen, they can scroll.
So can you see it starting to shake a wee bit? Now, I have not used this probably in about 2 years.
All right, okay.
Okay, so let's see how powerful it still goes.
Okay.
Show me yes.
Okay.
Right, so we've got back and forth.
Yes.
You can see my hand might be shaking, but it is not swinging.
It's not moving, no.
Show me no.
Oh my God, it's going in circles.
Okay.
Right.
Show me maybe.
Smaller circle. Oh,
Side to side.
side to side. Okay.
Right. So you just need to give it time to change, or you could put it under and then say, show me this, show me that.
Okay.
Okay. So, is my name Tony? That's our yes.
That's a hard yes.
Do I have a cat?
Oh my God.
I do not have a cat, guys.
I'm getting a pendulum.
Do I have 3 children? So did you see that was changing before I even finished my conversation, before I finished my sentence there?
Is that because it's just tuned into your energy?
Yeah. It knows, obviously, what's going to be asked next. So.
I fully believe it because I've done the experiment with it before with the name. That's the first thing I did.
Getting more rapid because it's agreeing with
It's
you.
like that, yes.
She does believe it.
Yeah, oh my God, look at it. And it really is true. That's what I started with. It was in that Pam Grout book, E Squared, which is such a good book.
Yeah.
And that's what it tells you to do is for kind of like confirmation, so you're believing that it's taking on your energy. And I started with my name as
and always do
and
that.
then said the wrong name, and it changes.
Yeah.
Clever thing.
So you should only be asking questions that are going to give you a yes or a no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Again, it's then down to your wording. So if I was making a decision, let's say it was, should I book a holiday for next week?
What that?
It's a no.
No, it's a no.
Because my diary is absolutely hectic,
like
and that is not going to happen for next week. Yeah. But would it be for my highest and best to book a holiday for next week? Yeah. So it knows my body needs a holiday, but I cannot book a holiday because it's chaos.
So if you just say like, should I book a holiday? It's going to be like, woohoo, but you need to be specific but clever with how you're wording it. That's very cool. I suggest you get a pendulum, get cards and get a pendulum.
It's a good way to just play about with things. And I've even used it in readings with people. If it's someone that's maybe stuck on a decision or a bit more sceptical, you can't deny that when you're sitting in front of it.
I know.
That's moving.
And when you actually do it yourself and you're holding it and you're like, no, but I am not moving this thing.
Yeah. Do you want to do that so that people see?
Do you want me to try it?
That
it's your pendulum.
It's not me. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Right,
oh my God.
So just, it's your sore hand, but.
It's my sore hand.
Now, what might happen is the vibration can be different because of the different energies. So if you had your own pendulum, it would be used to your energy, which is why mine was kind of going crazy there, because it's used to me, even though I've not touched it in a couple of years. So
it's quite still. Can I say?
So do your show me yes.
Show me yes.
You've got a wee circle going on,
and just
let it build more. Keep saying yes in your head.
Show me yes. Okay, we're now going side to side. Show me yes, show me yes.
Right, and then...
What do you think that is, Tony, a circle or...
To me, from here, it looks circle, but...
It's a circle, that is, it's going round in a circle.
So you see, that's totally different from mine.
Okay, let's try it again, then let's try show me no.
Forward and backwards.
I'm not even doing anything. Oh, this is cool. Okay. Show me maybe.
A diagonal.
Of course, I've got a bloody diagonal.
That's my don't know. It's a diagonal.
Okay, is my name Amber? It's going in a circle. Is my name Robert? Look, straight away. Yeah. Oh my God.
And see it getting stronger. So the more you're using it, the stronger it's getting.
That is so cool. And it's got a wee like Moana symbol thing on it.
Oh, wee spiral.
That is really cool. And I've done it before. I'm still blown away.
I know. Do you know, I love it. Like, if we were having like house parties or anything like that, obviously Ryan's friends, family or whatever were over, and the guys are totally sceptical and the girls are like, no, it's so true, it works. So I would have this out like in the middle of
Most people are whapping out a guitar to play Wonderwall at 4 a.m. in a kitchen at a house party, and you're like that with a pendulum.
And
Should
all
we
the
get a
all the
kebab?
guys.
Should we get chips and cheese? All the crucial life decisions.
I honestly would not make a decision without consulting the pendulum.
Okay.
So that is a great
Pendulum
tool.
bot.
It's a great tool for people just to like build that connection with themselves,
trust
with
in
spirit.
themselves.
Yeah. And if you were asking, if you wanted to use it in a way that you were connecting with a loved one or with spirit, then just at the beginning, after doing your yes or no, then ask that question. Can I communicate with spirit? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is this Bella?
No.
Is this Grandad?
He didn't even say it. It's like,
Yeah.
that's so funny. That's so strong as well.
And then I don't really have a question to ask, but then whatever question I would be asking.
So that means Grandad's with you in spirit at the moment.
Yeah, that means this is him. That's connecting in.
Hi, Tony's Grandad. He's giving me big waves.
Whacking us here. It look like I'm literally not. You can see
That
how
is so
crazy
cool.
that is and how much stronger it's getting. So then just a little thank you. And there it's slowing down on its own.
Oh, that's so cool. That is.
And then even just having, you could ask a question or even just having that, like.
How
you
cool as
felt
well that we had different yes and no.
Yeah. And that's why it's important to do it every time though, because that can change.
Ah, okay.
That can change.
When I did it, it was a rose quartz necklace that I had, and I was just using that. But you could just buy a.
People have like a ring on a necklace. That's when it would be like, is it a boy? Is it a girl? Like,
Oh, I remember doing that anyway, just because I thought, why not? We'll try all the old wives' tales.
But it can become like you can be dependent on it. So that's why I'm saying do not do what I do, done and ask every decision. But for you to start tapping in and connecting, it's a really good way.
Very, very cool. What else do we have? Do you ever use a crystal ball?
No, I was going to say that's probably the other thing that we should use. What are you going to say?
Tell me, like, do you actually? I'm just so intrigued by crystal balls because I think it's a very, it's become something that we see in cartoons and fantasy and film. And do you see little scenes playing out in the crystal ball? What are you actually looking for? What are you looking into?
So again, everybody's different, and this will come down to those psychic senses and which abilities are at the forefront for you. So someone who had really strong clairvoyant abilities, being able to see, would look into that and could maybe see scenes playing out or actual visuals within the ball.
Ah, so is it clairvoyant is when you see?
Yeah, your mind's eye.
So if your mind's eye image is very, very strong, is that when a crystal ball's good because you need something to look into almost to see it? Because otherwise, are you maybe just looking for like a plain wall or something? Ah, right.
So what this is called with the crystal ball is called scrying. Yeah, go pick it up. It's called scrying. Now you can even just lift the ball off it. You can do this with anything. So you could stare at that.
I can see your New Balance.
I
need new trainers.
If I get a new pair. You could do it on the blanket. You could do it on the wall. You could stare at anything. People do it with the clouds. And they see things in the clouds. Or paint. Some people pour paint on that's paint scrying.
So
bit
not
of paper.
all...
Doesn't have to be a crystal ball.
Not all psychics use a crystal ball.
No, definitely not.
It's very, 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 very heavy.
I know. So what you're doing is Focus in, yeah.
on getting myself abs as I lift this.
I'll take that to my PT on Saturday instead of my weights. Just stare at one space on the ball. Okay. And don't try not to blink.
I need to blink.
You can blink, but just try and get right back to it again. Now, feeling into all your senses, okay? So it might not be visual. Just give it a couple of minutes and see if anything comes to mind. You might start to see something. You might think something. You might hear something. Smell something.
It's like the flame watching as well.
Yeah, you can do it with a candle. Fire.
No, but it seems like it's moving.
Pressure.
Moving. Yeah, it's not even pressure. I feel like it's just there seems to be like I can almost feel like a shift, like things are moving, but I don't really know how to explain it.
And that's it. It might just be energy moving through it. Colours, shapes. For me, when I look in them, it's usually like symbol type things or like silhouette.
Do you want to have a look in it? Do you use it a lot? Do you want to have a look and see?
I don't use it at all.
You never use it?
While I am doing like a course and kind of teaching
The lights
people.
are quite harsh as well in it, to be fair, but
if it was, I mean, you could go into it with intention. Again, like when you're pulling the cards, when you're using the pendulum, when you're doing this, there will be something in your mind that you are looking for an answer to.
Okay, yeah.
Like a focus, for example. So even looking at what's there, right? And I know this is reflections and stuff, but all I can see is little, it's as if everything's very scattered. It's like little bits of, I don't know if you saw that, like the way the glass has maybe been cracked at some parts or the markings underneath on this thing. But everything is scattered about everywhere, which matches my energy right now.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Very scattered, doing all different things. So for me, that's kind of interpretation of myself right now.
I don't know what is reflecting off it right now, but there's like, it looks like a massive fire at the bottom of it.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like...
And see, when you had it, it was like a green kind of rainbow light I could see.
Oh, that's cool.
They
just look cool as well, don't they?
Yeah.
Would they be for reading? I know you said you can ask a question, but reading other people's energy as well, and
yeah, I mean,
just have
a
a
lot
play
of
about.
psychics will. And again, these are all just tools. You'll get some that say that you shouldn't need any of this. Like you've got it all within you. You don't need the tools, but it's a much easier way to start out and start tapping in and give you the confidence. I would still go back to some of these things. Sometimes I use my cards with people because it makes it more tangible for them as well. It makes it more believable. If you're sitting there looking into that crystal ball and able to tell the person something, they're going to believe it even more because it's physically happening in front of them. They might be able to see it.
Yeah.
But everything is just tools to help you strengthen and develop those abilities. So if I sat and done this maybe every night for 6 months, probably my clairvoyant ability is going to strengthen because I'm working on the visual.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see, and that will get stronger.
Yeah.
So it's a really good way to...
That's so cool. I would definitely take from this is to get some cards and get a pendulum. That's a good little wee toolkit to start off with.
And meditate.
Meditate, yeah.
Meditate's the big one. Sit with yourself. Even if it's not guided meditation, we've said this before in another episode, just take time to be in your own head.
Yeah.
Because it's you then tapping in to your body and connecting in with those abilities.
Mm-hmm. Connecting with yourself before you connect with all the dead railies.
Doesn't happen well, it might happen instantly for some of you. That's not fair for me to say.
No,
that.
I know. Probably, it's actually unfair that it does happen instantly for some people.
Like, please pick me. Okay, card pull for this week.
Yes.
So we have the spider. Now, based on what we've just been talking about, the spider is very spiritual being. But it's kind of funny because that other card I pulled, creativity, came up in that, didn't it? That is the kind of main thing with the spider, about creation. So if you guys are currently thinking about starting something new, kicking off a project, but you're holding it back for some reason, I feel like it's a clear message right now to just start it, just
that's
do
both
it.
of us as well.
Yeah, that's true. That's why maybe I was trying to look at you while I was reading there.
We've always got
camera.
like these things in the back of our head. It's like, yeah, that's us. Let's just do it.
Just do it. But like last week's, there's another message of, so for some of you listening, just be careful you're not getting tangled up in your own kind of web of like control right now. So even if that is to do and it's linking with the project or the starting something new, when we try to control something too much, we're getting in our own way. And with this especially, it's like the spider can create the most perfectly beautiful web, but she can get caught in it with one little slip and tangled up in her own web. Does that make sense? So sometimes you need to let go of control and just allow the universe to step in and show you the way. Yes, you have to do this thing, but allow it to come naturally instead of forcing and pushing. And it's also the symbol of divine feminine. So lots of like nurture, love, kind of care coming through with that. So I don't know if that's probably a female in spirit for somebody actually that's coming through with a nice big, it's like a nice big hug.
Oh,
So that's nice.
that's so nice.
Yeah.
And I'm just remembering that Mercury's still in retrograde,
Oh, yeah.
which is potentially the reason for this.
Yeah.
It wasn't me. It wasn't the wine.
It wasn't, definitely
It was
not.
Mercury. On that note, we are at Tune to the Moon Pod on Instagram, TikTok. You'll find we're building a lovely little community over there actually.
Yeah.
Lots of nice little messages and comments. So if you ever have any spooky stories, it can be
Share them.
this episode, previous episodes.
Yeah.
Just give them a wee share. If you don't want to do it publicly, you can DM us.
Yes.
And yeah, we'll have a little read, get it on the pods, reply to you, have a wee chat with you if you want. And it's always just nice to hear, isn't it? Anything
Yeah, it
spooky,
is.
anything
We
you
love
want to
it.
ask us as well, we'll get back to you and we'll even answer questions
Yeah,
and stuff as
that
well.
would
If
be
you've got
good.
anything you want to know, you can just find us on there and we will see you next week.
Thank you.